Alright everyone, this is a massive cringe-inducing topic. It's a Whitehouse tweet done to the Biden administration, so that goes without saying. First and foremost, before I get into this, trigger warning, yeah, if you're going to cringe too hard, so don't be holding like food and liquids at the time. And also there will be a pinned comment down below if you're watching on YouTube with links to 4 other video hosting sites that I use. Keep in mind, again, 4 videos a day, only 2 end up on YouTube. I'm going to read this verbatim. And again, excuse the cringe. The cringe is Biden's, not mine. It's so bad. The optics of this are so poor. I'm almost thinking that Biden, for once, maybe have got the idea himself. Like, this probably wasn't focus group tested, because unless it was by insane people. Maybe Hillary Clinton's focus group sabotaged him, but I'm just going to read this tweet. This is, again, this is from the official White House account. Keep that in mind. Planning a cookout this year? Catch up on the news. According to the Farm Bureau, the cost of a 4th of July barbecue is down from last year. It's a fact you must heard. Hot dog, the Biden economic plan is working, and that's something we can all relish. And then they upload a GIF image, by the way, to display the different prices and how much supposedly down they are. And fact check, actually, the price of food is considerably higher by and large. If you carefully choose what you want at your barbecue, then yeah, you can save a little bit of money. Here's the problem. A lot of the savings, actually, fact check time, are like pork and beef and stuff. Manufacturing and distribution of those meats caused prices to skyrocket early last year. So the fact that the price is down very marginally is not necessarily a good thing. It should be considerably reduced in price. You'll remember, at the height of COVID, virtually all pork manufacturing in the United States shut down. There were no distribution centers. The packing centers that butcher the animals and then send off the meat, none of them were operative. There was like 2 of them, I think, that didn't shut down. This throttled the supply, and the price rose by double digits. Now it's down like 2%, and we're supposed to celebrate. That's number 1. Number 2, if you look at the cost of even the commute, they're saying, well, the cost of the barbecue is down 16 cents year over year. So 16 cents. So millennials, you know, you can buy a car, you can buy a home now. You're rich. So Beijing Biden doesn't need to give you any sort of relief in taxes. You can pay a lot more taxes with that 16 cents. The government thinks it's the same as $16. When you print money, you lose track of these things. Here's the thing. Knowing people in the U.S., being from the U.S., and having sort of an ear to the ground on U.S. economics, because, you know, most of my family's still in the U.S., gas prices alone are so much higher that even your trip to the goddamn grocery store is going to be more than 16 cents worth of additional gas price. It'll be several dollars more expensive. If you have to commute 10 minutes to the store and back, you know, that 16 cents no longer matters. You're going to have to buy a hell of a lot of food to make up the difference. Yeah, we decided we don't care about weight anymore. By the way, a lot of people, you get higher unemployment, and certainly higher underemployment. Who's gonna fucking have a big lavish barbecue anyway? And they're talking about like $5 bags of chips, and I'm thinking to myself, Jesus Christ. We've definitely entered clown world here. But everything about this tweet is so cringe, is so bad, and the messaging's so poor. I can actually believe that Joe himself saw the tweet, chuckled at it, and they decided to skip the focus group because he was amused by the tweet. It's almost like a fucking joke. It's almost like an insult to the intelligence of the American voter that this kind of trash would be put out by the actual White House account. Can you imagine, by the way, if Trump had done something like this? Oh, I saved you 16 cents. He would get lambasted. By the way, this is massively ratioed, and it should be. Would be lambasted. Well, he's being out of touch. Here's billionaire Don again, not understanding basic economics because he's a rich bitch. Where are they to say that about Joe Biden? This should be lampooned. Like, SNL should do a fucking skit just on this fucking tweet. All 10 people that still watch SNL would be laughing their asses off. Maybe they'd get an 11th viewer and then brag about 10% ratings hike. Something that'd be about as sensible. Fucking read through this again. Let this sink in. People that are taxpayer funded, that are supposedly very intelligent and politically adept, that the people adjacent to the dude who has the nuclear codes thought that this tweet was a good idea. Just to be clear, it wasn't a good idea. But it's funny. At least sometimes when Biden says or does something that's deranged, it's more scary because it's like, oh, Jesus, is he going to start a war, which he probably will? Is he going to attack the Constitution more? Hey, what's Joe going to fuck up today, basically, is the morning news at this point. Has there been a day, hardly, absent a story about Biden doing something stupid, fucked up, doing something moronic or evil? But then occasionally you get something like this. It's like, well, he's not being evil. He's just completely goddamn lost it. His entire staff must be completely out of touch. Well, yeah, when you're making six figures, the barbecue cost is bearable. But most people don't make that. Like the fact is, I feel lucky. I can go to the store and get a steak. But there are people right now, they lost their job under COVID. They take a pay cut. Maybe they get their job back. And they can't afford the steak. Maybe like the cheap-ass cube steak, which, you have to fry that in order to make it palatable anyway. Southern style fried steak, actually very good. But they're not getting the T-bone. My rich parents my rich boomer parents, they had to sell their third home. Oh my God, how will we get by? That's sort of like the average economic level of a Biden baby. People that are sheltered from the fallout of the economic damage that Biden has already done. Look at all the mass re-regulation. Now, I found this funny. Scott Adams weighed in on this. He was like, well, it's fascinating because you'd think that Biden would want to crow about all of the Trump-era deregulations that he's reversing. Why isn't he on TV bragging about that every day? People are going to quickly realize that Trump was an economic miracle, and we'd be in a depression right now if it hadn't been for his slew of reforms. Everything Joe Biden calls a reform is deformed, basically. He's a piece of horse shit is what he is. And the gas costs are up like 40% year over year, but you save 16 cents because pork manufacturing came back. Whoa, happy 4th of July, everyone! By the way, it was funny because they just unveiled a new BLM mural in Burlington. This is unrelated, but except to the 4th of July. But they canceled the fireworks celebration. So Burlington, they're not going to pay money for fireworks. They'd rather pay an artist exorbitant amounts to put some spit on a canvas, so to speak, which is basically modern art, doing a BLM mural like off Church Street. This is my home state of Vermont. And it's about as sane as Biden, which explains why it leans so heavily blue. That's about all. Peace out.